No. No matter how many kisses you get from me, you will still be a dog. Baby.
Yeah, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me, cause I'm gonna be on break.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my Disney 100 celebration videos celebrating our official Disney princesses. And this time we are on our 9th princess, and that is Princess Tiana from the Princess and the Frog film. Before we get into the doll and the synopsis really of the film, I do want to take a moment, just as always, to thank all my current subscribers and anyone who is new to my channel and like what they see. I want to thank you for viewing. If you want to stay in touch with my uploads and also my future content, feel free to subscribe to my channel. It will be greatly, or it is greatly appreciated if you do. So thank you. Now, Princess and the Frog is one of the more new generation of princesses in the Disney lineup. And I am happy to have been a part of this era where Disney provided us our first Disney princess of color, and that is Tiana. Princess and the Frog is a film about a hard-working woman who is a waitress, and she wants to have her own cafe, her own restaurant, and that's her dream. However, she runs into Prince Naveen, who gets turned into a frog by our villain of this film, Dr. Facilier. Facilier? Am I pronouncing that right? Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. But he gets turned into a frog, and he goes to Tiana thinking that she's a princess, and with that kiss, he'll be turned back into a prince. However, the tables have turned, and when she kisses him, she also turns into a frog. So now they have to go searching along the way to find out how they can both turn back into humans. But as we all know, if you've seen the film, they have to go through some trials and some obstacles to get there, just as always, like with all our Disney films. But it is a great story. At the end, of course, they turn into humans, they fall in love, get married, and Tiana gets her dream of opening her own restaurant. This is the doll that I have chosen for my Disney 100 celebration, and it was the first ever Princess Tiana doll that Shop Disney has released. Let's go ahead and go into my Disney doll collection room and get a further look at this doll. Alright, so we're going to start with the box, and the box is that older generation Disney collector box. We have the white with the kind of gloss-like vine flowery feel across the white of the box, and then of course you have that rectangular shape. Then we have, of course, the display surrounded in a purple border with different kinds of designs that represent Princess and the Frog. So we have some frogs here and there with some floral designs and vine-like features and a crown. And then at the top left, we have the Disney Store old logo, because this is one of the older generation dolls. And then at the very bottom, we have limited edition. Ooh, we have limited edition 1 of 5,000. And I love this display because we have a gem right in the middle, and then we have Prince Naveen as a frog on the left, and then we have Ray on the right, the firefly. Then we have Princess Tiana in a kind of script font, and then we have different languages at the bottom, which we don't really see in most of the doll boxes, and it's in multiple languages. Alright, as we turn the box to the side, excuse the little kind of mess on the box. My friend gave me a good deal because their child ended up playing with it. But I still think it was a good price for this. But anyways, the side of the box is that same white color with the kind of gloss-like feel of the vines. And then, of course, the display cover has kind of that white flat print that's outside of the border of the display window. And that's it on this side. Just like always, the other side matches and correlates to the other side of the box. We're gonna look at the top of the box now. There's nothing much going on. It's that still same white on the box with the gloss of the vines. And then we have the same display with the white print. Now we're gonna take a look at the back of the box. And what I really enjoy about this one is that it's way different from the other boxes and the newer boxes. So we have that same flat white with the kind of gloss design, but you kind of can see a border gloss around the wording. So at the top we have Disney, the Princess and the Frog with their signature font. And then we have the description in English, which if you'd like to pause here, you can. But as we go down, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different languages, which is great. I'm not too sure why Disney decided to go away from this, but hey, I only speak English, so. Then we have a purple kind of background with bordered with different purple designs around it. That's a certificate of authenticity and display stand included. The pricing of this doll was normally $99.50. Dang, we're going back in time for this doll. However, I didn't pay $99.50. I paid a little bit extra, but definitely not as much as she's going for now. All right, let's go ahead and open Tiana. All right, so quickly, I really wanted to show the display plastic cover. It matches the actual box cover, which I think is interesting because not a lot of the dolls replicate the actual outside of the box. So the display cover, the plastic cover does that, and it has the extra white printed kind of leaves vine feel. All right, so looking at the certificate of authenticity first, let's get more light there. There we go. Looking at the certificate of authenticity, if you'd like to pause here and read, you may. There is foil effects on the wording and of course the floral on the side borders. And I have number 3190. And the numbering is a flat black print. The back, we have all those 5 different languages. All right, I'm gonna take a look under her dress just to see what kind of shoes she has. If I can. All right, so from what I could see, and hopefully I can put a video here so y'all can see too, Tiana has like a light green flip-flop or sandal, as you can say, and it has fabricated leaves and a white, what are those, lotuses? Correct me if I'm wrong. Flower on top, which is a great effect to a doll, and especially with those other dolls that just have a black flat. Mulan. Now, other than that, of course, the doll comes with a display stand. And then this dress has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of the bottom part of the dress, which is, whoa. Like, I don't know what happened, Disney. Y'all decided, hey, let's take back on some fabric and up the price for these newer dolls. Because these older dolls, amazing with the detail. The bottom layer is like a light yellow see-through satin fabric, which does go all the way around. And then on top of it is a tulle that's also in that same color, but of course it looks lighter because it is a tulle and you can see through it. Then the next part of the dress, we have the floral kind of like feel of that part of the dress. We have the white and then the green kind of transition in it. And it has a glitter kind of embroidery along the side of it, which gives that extra oomph, and it gives that texture of a flower, which I definitely do love about this doll. Now, as we make our way up to the leaves that are supposed to be representative of this flower-like dress. The leaves are, so the bottom layer, there's 2 layers. So we have the bottom layer, which like it is a green, lightish green satin fabric, which is bordered with thread-like, a thread-like darker green color, which gives it more of a leafy kind of texture, which I love. It's a brilliant idea that the creators of this doll had. Then we have the top sheer fabric, which is kind of like a bluish color, but then it is bedazzled with all these different color gems ranging from white to green to a little hint of blue gems, I think, here and there, but not as many. But it definitely gives that collector doll vibe. As we make our way up to her torso, we have that flower, which is beautiful. It has a shine to it. It is a thicker fabric. It's soft as I'm touching it here, soft on the front, not as soft on the back, but the back, as you can see, is like a, it gives like one of those fake leaves. Like if you were to go to a craft store, it's like that, a fabric leaf. But on the front, they gave it a texture of maybe like a suede feel. And then you have the little embroidered indentions there to give that leaf-like feel. And those leaves go down a little bit, kind of to where her thighs are. Then the actual flower, it is a sheer kind of effect here with glitter vibes around it, and then the embroidery is also giving that shine. It has a bottom layer with those flower petals that aren't see-through, but is a flat white, but also incorporating that border with the glitter embroidery around it, which definitely does enhance and bring this outfit together. Now as we make our way up, that same kind of green leaf effect at the bottom of the dress comes to the top, and instead of the embellishments on just the top kind of sheer part, it also is on the green leaf. And then of course the border of that threaded around the dress is also making its way up there as well. Then we have her top part, which is across her breasts. It is coming up like the leaves, as this is giving that same feel of her in a floral outfit. And then of course that ties in kind of to the bottom of the dress. Now we're gonna look at the gloves. The gloves give it a great effect. We have a gradient effect from a light green to a white satin fabric there, and that's on both ends. And then of course we have Prince Naveen there. And I'll get into him now. He is giving a little kissy face because he wants that kiss to turn back into a prince so bad. And I think this little piece of accessory that they gave to Tiana was just amazing to incorporate Prince Naveen here. He's so cute. As we make our way back to Tiana's neck, she does have a necklace accessory. It's held by like one of those plastic threads, and we have some kind of beads there, which are kind of like those crafts that you would get kids to make like those bracelets or necklace. I'm not a big fan of it. I wish they would have filled it out more. But you know what? These older dolls do have greater details, and I do love them for that. As we make our way up to her face, Disney, y'all do amazing on these faces. And my viewers, you know I love the face. The screen printing is amazing. It's clear, it's crisp. Her lips are like a dark purplish brown color, glossified there. And then they incorporated blush on this doll. And then her eye screen printing is amazing. They gave her some eyeshadow as well, which is kind of like a pinkish, light pinkish color. It's actually like a light pinkish purple color, and then the outside is a purple, and then it fades into a lighter kind of soft white color, or maybe like a green, blue. I can't really tell, but that's what it looks like. then the eyelashes are rooted. The only thing I don't really care for is that they did not give him a full eyelash. They just gave maybe like a cut of the longer pieces of an eyelash and just put him in there. Which, I mean, is okay. I like it. Beautiful doll. But I wish that maybe they would have given a fuller eyelash like they do with most of their dolls. Now, as we make our way to her earrings, they give like a silver effect and then a bead hanging of that light blue that kind of matches the gem on her necklace. Now, as we make our way up to her hair, let me touch it. Let's see how it feels. Ooh, okay, so her hair does not, well, mine, maybe it came out. Her hair isn't as like the other dolls where it has like product in it, like gel or glue. Maybe it came out of it, but her hair is very soft. The back is in like a bun, and it's really, really pretty. And then we have the curls that go along the side of her hair. Those are a little bit crunchy, so they do have a little bit of some product in it. Not sure what product, maybe hairspray, I don't know. But I do love that they gave her this hair style. Now, as we make our way up to her crown, it is so perfect. It ties the whole outfit together. We have the flower leaves, the white leaves, and then the band is a green glitter effect. And then what they also included was those little, I'm not too sure, the pollen things that flowers have. I'm not an expertise on gardening or flowers or plants. So if you know, let me know in the comments below what they are called, the technical word. It'd be greatly appreciated. And it is all plastic. But I love that this is tying in the whole outfit. And then it also is correlating to the film. Now the back, her veil, it is a, ooh. Okay, so it looks like it's 2 fabrics for the back, but maybe it's 1, but folded. And it's giving a thicker tulle feel, but it also has glitter effect throughout the whole thing. And then it runs all the way down to her legs. And I'm sure it's a little bit longer than her dress. I'm not too sure as I'm keeping this doll in the box. Now, lastly, we have the background, which is kind of like the Bayou. And I think it is a great incorporation for this doll. And I definitely love that they added that to this doll instead of kind of like a castle effect. Now my overall thoughts of this doll. There aren't many Tiana dolls compared to some of the other princesses, but this is my favorite that I have chosen. And out of all the Tiana dolls, I feel like all the Tiana dolls are amazing. But this one I rate a 10 out of 10. I do wish that they did add a little bit more to the necklace, but you know, I'm not complaining about that. The shoes were amazing, especially because, you know, sometimes they just give them a black flat. But other than that, I don't really have anything to nitpick about this doll. I love it. And the other Tiana doll, the one in the blue dress, I have her as well, so I do plan on doing a review of her, and I love that one. But other than that, let me know your thoughts on this doll. Let me know if you have this doll. As always, I'll go ahead and post here what the prices are on eBay or the marketplace are if you want to save and get yourself this doll. Let me know if Tiana is your favorite princess as well. She's not in my top 5, but she is higher up on the list than some of the other princesses. Now let's go back to my computer room so we can close out this video. And that was my review on my chosen doll of Princess Tiana for my Disney 100 celebration. Let me know what you thought about the doll review. Let me know if you have this doll in your collection or the newer one with the blue dress. I really was going between both of them, but I did decide this one just because this one had a little bit more or a lot more details in it. Stay tuned for my other princesses coming up. We are on our 9th one, and there's 13 official ones. And Rhea doesn't have a limited edition doll, so I think I'll only be doing 12 out of the 13. But stay tuned. I may pick one that, a doll of her that I like, or maybe Disney will release one in the future. Who knows? As always, leave a comment below. Let me know who your favorite Disney princess is. I appreciate you tuning in. As always, I hope you have a great day, a great night, wherever you're at today. And remember to stay kind to yourself. Simply Rye, out.